do up all the lock rods, all the lock nuts, and do up all the flange bolts tight. Just a couple of nice new 14mm bolts now, so as you can see, she's all back in, she's all done up. Just have to do up this one. It's just a lock nut to hold him onto the top. I think it's done up tight enough when the whole thing moves. Right, now I've undone this just to let the surplus and the rust. Yeah, it's a bore pump, so there's galvanised pipes. It is rusty. We don't drink this water. This is solely just for washing purposes and flushing toilets and that sort of thing. It's not potable. We do have a filter before it goes into the house too, which catches a lot of the rust. Anyway, so now that I've got that there done up, we can show you how this goes up and down. So as I spin him, he goes down. He's going to leak down the bottom there at the moment because I haven't done that up. And as that goes down, it'll come back up. Up she comes, and out comes the water. And that's just by me doing it by hand. Could probably rig up a bike or something if I wanted to get exercising and just have it go out that side wall or something. There's all sorts of fun you can have. I can have it wind powered or wind driven if I wanted to, but it's electrically powered so the pressure stays at the right pressure. So anyway, I'll do up these bolts and get back to you. Pressure bolts are done up. All nicely tightened. Finished, ready to go. I'm just going to turn it on here. After it sits for a while, the water can become rusty. So we're just going to let it flow out a bit. I'm that confident. I've taken my gloves off. It may sprout out the top of there for the time being until the pressure builds up, but it will die off. So, what do you say? We give it a spin, eh? This tap here is off at the moment, so it doesn't feed the rest of the property. It's just going to build up the pressure on the tank and switch off. Then the final test, of course, will be cranking him on. This should kick on again, and once it's built up the pressure and the house has got water again, I'll give it an oil change. That, to me, I'm not too worried about. It's not urgent. I'll do the oil change sometime later today. Cool. See you soon. Well, in fact, let's give it a turn on. voila, awesome. Okay, so that shows me that the circuit's all working, it's all switching off, pressure's, that's now solid, it's not hollow. Yeah, cool, fan-fucking-tastic, and you notice that the leaking died more and more. Just to give you a quick run through, don't know how much this sort of shit is. That's a 1 horsepower or 3/4 horsepower 240 volt single phase engine. Just your standard small pulley, big pulley. Again, MacEwans don't make them like that anymore. We're quite lucky to have it. All the standard piping came with it. The kick-off switch, we've had to replace that. That was about 130 bucks. All your pipings and fittings, standard bullshit prices, no matter where you are. This here, we paid, I think it was around $400 or $500. Last time it blew out, and that was in May 2013. That's when we changed that one out. Yeah, so all is well. We have good pressure, and I'll get back to it with the oil change. Not much more you can say. Have a good day, guys. Side note, let's give the old valve a turn, just in case things don't blow up. Ooh. Now I heard that. Now the toilet's going to start filling up, the hot water cylinder's going to start filling up, all of these things are going to start cranking, and my guess is that this motherfucker here is going to start turning on in a second, and that will just prove my point. But we will see. We will see. We'll just give it a chance. The toilet will be filling up slowly, because I know it's empty. Same with the hot water cylinder. So once the pressure out of here dies down enough, this should kick in. And I'd like to point out, like I said, this cost last time $250 to get a plumber to come in. That was the last time we paid a plumber to do the full changeover. That was incorporated with, I think it was $32 or something stupid for the heater, for the 20 or 30 bucks for the leather washer. The rest was call out, hour and a half's labour. And there you go, hour and a half's labour. And yeah, I had already stripped it down to the point where all I needed to do was fix the top washer. So he spent an hour replacing the top washer, and I helped him put it back together. So I can only imagine what it would have cost if I wasn't there and hadn't helped at all. And as you can see, the leaking has stopped, pressure's built up. Might get a little leak, and hell, anything that's 60 or 70 years old is bound to have a couple of leaks. Alright. Next step, get a cutting tray, cut out that tray, do this little beast an oil change, and yeah, see what else I have to fix today. See ya. We're back. Just giving it an oil change. You can see, taking the little bung out. It's just there. Out comes the almost diarrhea, cat turdish looking stuff. It's just the water and the oil mixed in. Yeah, nasty. Once that's empty, be able to look at the rest. Okay, so you can see that sludge is still coming out, and inside there, right down the bottom, is all the other sludge. And what happens is it comes up this pipe here, sorry, I'll zoom out again, is that the pumping action feeds oil up through this pipe, and then it comes squirting out that way, and then squirts into this catcher tray, and then as this tilts backwards and forwards, the oil flows that way and it flows that way, putting oil in the right spots to keep all of the gears. Yeah, simple but brilliant, just a simple cam gear. Once I've got most of that sludge out, what I'm going to do is put some fresh oil on top, and then we'll take it from there. We'll let the sump bung still flow until the fresh oil comes out, let the pump do a run, flush out all the systems so fresh oil's going through it, and then take it from there. See you later. Okay, final test. We've given it an oil change. We've filled up that one there. That one there's got a bit in it. And that one there's my sump tray. So all that's set up. I've got all my tools set up for next time. And yes, this happens regularly. When I'm talking about paying $250, I did that 2 or 3 years ago. I have changed the top washer on this periodically, probably 3 times now since then. Each time it's cost me about $20 or $30 and a couple of hours of my time. So I consider that a saving. Yeah, anyway, so just to show you, there's the oil filter all the way back up. This is all just used old oil, some of it's petrol, some of it's diesel oil, it doesn't matter. It's what the mechanic gives me for nothing, so I'm not going to argue. And I'll just do this a couple of times so you can see the oil comes squirting out of him. Alright, just to show you. So that's what happens, the oil comes squirting out and goes all over the bloody floor. So now we'll just put the cover on. The end. Alright, we have a working pump. Right, let's see what the water's like, shall we? See if we've got some hot water. It's a little rusty, but that'll wash out because it's had a mix up. Splutter. Again, that will build up. Once the hot pressure builds up, it will build up. This is nice. This is that drinking water coming from that tank there.